Discover how thousands of YouTubers are making a full-time income. Go to beatoolboss.com or click the link in the description. Welcome to Real Internet Cash TV. It's your man Earl, Batman Stringer, and I just watched a video from a YouTuber. His name is Andrew Snyder, and he has a video out where he talks about 3 ways that you can make $500 a week, right? And this is for people who is flat broke, which means you have no money to invest, right? You got nothing, right? He has 3 methods that you can use to start making $500 a week. So here's my thoughts on the video. All right, first of all, going over the first method that he recommends in the video, he talks about going to local businesses who do not have their Google My Business page claimed and offering, to claim it for them, because a lot of businesses, they actually don't have their Google My Business page claimed, right? It's online, but they're not running it. So the idea that Andrew had is basically contact these businesses and then pretty much offer to claim their business for them for free, right? And then on the back end of that, be able to offer them other services, right? Whether it be to manage, keep their business page up to date, add different photos, add information, or you could even go into all kinds of other services, which he really didn't talk about, but basically that's what you could do. So with this method, actually this method has been around for years, right? And it is a legit way to make some money, and you actually could turn this into a huge business if you want to. One thing he kind of didn't talk about, which obviously it's a short video, so he probably wasn't going to go into that much detail, but with this kind of business model or this kind of way to make money, you really want to be structured. In his video is kind of just like, oh, just go out and just talk to anybody. You want to have a game plan, which I'm sure he would tell you the same thing. You do want to have a game plan, and you definitely want to treat this like a serious business, because essentially you're basically being a local business consultant, right? So this definitely can make you money, and it ultimately can make you easily $500 a week. But keep in mind, this is a process that will take you some time to build up. So with this, going out to local businesses and offering a free service, by the time you start making $500 a week, you probably got to put in, a month or 2 before you can start seeing that. Because remember, you got to be able to first get in contact with the business owner, and then you got to be able to convince them to let you, claim their business page for them, which really ain't that bad. That's not that complicated when you're offering free services to local business owners. But then the trick is going to be how to sell them on other services. So that's going to take a little bit of time. It can be done, and there's tons of people that do this all the time. So yes, it can be done, but it's something that you definitely want to kind of focus on and take serious, and maybe just focus on that primarily if that's what you want to do. All right, but definitely doable. The second thing that he recommended doing was offering to help people move, right? Because right now, especially in the United States, people are constantly moving, right? Due to, weird situations going on in the world. A lot of people got to move. Some people getting evicted, some people upgrading, a lot of people downgrading. So with that being said, a lot of people are, they need help with moving. So he recommends, hey, if you got a truck or know somebody that got a truck, get on Facebook, go to your profile, and actually offer that service, right? Offer to help people move. And he was saying stuff like, don't say your price or whatever like that. Just put it on your Facebook page and let people know, hey, I'm willing to help you move. I got a truck and XYZ, right? So that's cool. That actually can work, but keep in mind, you do have to have a truck or know somebody that has a truck. But that definitely is a really good idea. I actually like that idea. One thing I will add to that is that, yes, put it on your Facebook profile page, but also find all of your local, buy, sell, and trade groups in your area. Join those groups and then post the same thing that you put on your own personal profile. Put that in those groups, right? Because you definitely will get some business if you put it, other places than your private, Facebook page. Definitely put them in like 3, 4, 5 different groups locally, and you'll definitely get some business. One thing I will say is, with this method, he did offer some price points that you can offer people, but I will say, even though it's kind of maybe hurting your overall profit, but I would really make the prices good and affordable. Because keep in mind, yes, a lot of people do need help moving stuff, right? They're looking for movers, but you gotta keep in mind, some people are like downgrading. So some people are got a really, really tight budget. Some people don't, but some people will. So keep that in mind. You might even want to be flexible with your prices and stuff like that, because making an extra $30, right, is better than making no dollars, right? So that's something that you can figure out. But once again, have a little game plan, have a strategy, all right? But definitely, that's a dope money making method, especially right now. So the third thing that he talked about was selling yours and maybe your family, your friends' unwanted items. So this is something that, definitely has been around for a long, long time because of eBay and Craigslist. But this is one of them obvious methods. Even though it's obvious, it definitely can work, right? It definitely can work. And even like he said in his video, he said, like things like VCRs and stuff like that, they still are selling for like decent money. So if you got like old VCRs, or your mom or your sister, your grandparents, they got stuff in their attic or basement, they don't use, old VCRs and stuff like that, video game consoles, you name it, especially like appliances or games, things like that, you can actually sell these things and make some nice money. Now, I would just personally, if you can get stuff, look in your own closet, your garage, find stuff that you don't want no more. Like I said, go to your family, friends, see if things that they don't want, and see if they'd be willing to either, you give them a couple bucks for it because you can sell it and make a nice profit, or they might just be willing to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey mom, you ain't been using this VCR in like 50 years. Like, what's up? Can I get it? Or be like, hey, can I give you $10 for this, mom? Blah, blah, blah. Do it like that. I would recommend listing these things that you get for sale. I would list them on Facebook, classified ads, put them in the Facebook group similar to the moving groups, postings there. Definitely eBay, and yes, people still do use Craigslist, but definitely eBay. All right, definitely eBay. I'll actually put a course. Actually, I just thought about it. It's a course that allow you that if you can scan anything with a barcode, right? It's a course. It's an app. You can scan anything with a barcode, and you can see what it's being sold for online, and that will help you determine if you want to put it on eBay or Amazon or other places like that. So I'll put that below. It's a course called, I think it's Pro Flipperz. I'll put it, just look for it, right? But that's if something that you want to use. If you want to start selling people stuff, you can use that app. If not, just get the free stuff and just post it yourself and just make up your own prices. It's all good. But so yeah, overall the video was a really good video, really informative, and everything Andrew said was 100% legit. But just keep in mind everything. Well, the selling stuff that's super easy to do. Like the unwanted selling stuff, get it from family, friends. That's cake. That's easy work. The moving business to me is a good idea, but could be a little tricky. You gotta be dealing with people sometimes, and but it's definitely doable. The Google My Business, to me, that's gonna take the most effort, the most dedication, but it could be the most profitable, money making idea, to be honest with you. But can all of these things make you $500 a week? Yeah, I would say so. Except the selling other people's stuff. I mean, eventually you're gonna run out of selling people unwanted stuff. So $500 weekly is a little meh. But if you like doing it, that's when you need to start getting in the garage selling and going to thrift stores. Then you probably could turn it into a, you know, $500 a week business if you grind. If you grind. All right. So that's my take, guys. I will put a link to the original video in the description to give Andrew his credit, so you can go over there, follow him, and see what else he's talking about. All right, so that's my take. If you enjoyed this video, you already know. Give it the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel because I'm always bringing that content. Till the next time, peace.